Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in my today's video, I have a couple products which are not new. I've been meaning to do this in a hot minute, but I never got the time to do it, and there were just new products that's being launched, but I wanted to take that time out and put this video out there just in case you want a dupe. So recently I went to TJ Maxx and I saw the Subculture palette out there, and that reminded me that this Makeup Revolution palette is an exact dupe for that. So I thought, let me just include this as well along with the foundation and the concealer. So yeah, if you want to see if this is really a dupe and if the foundation works as well as it should, then please keep on watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and also hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a video. So this is how the palette looks. So I'm going to first go ahead and prime my eyes, and I'm going to use the put a lid on it. So first I'm going to be taking this nude color and I'm going to be just putting it on my lids, just all over the lids to set that primer, just so it's not as tacky and it's easy for the shades to blend in. So I'm going to be taking this kind of beigey brownie shade and I'm going to be just putting it in my crease, just so using it as a transition shade. Next, I'm going to be taking this baby pukey kind of shade and I'm going to put that in the outer corner and then blend it in. Again, put it in my crease. So from the outer corner, I just drag it along in my crease and just blend it in a windshield wiper motion. Next, I'm going to be taking this mocha kind of shade and I'm going to be again putting that in my outer corner and then blending it in. Basically, I'm just trying to create like a gradient from like a very lighter shade to a darker shade. So yeah, just putting it in my outer corner and then blending it in my crease. Next, I'm going to be taking this green shade right here and I'm going to be putting that in my outer crease and then blending it in. I'm just placing it in the outer corner. I haven't blended it yet, and this shade was a pain in the ass. Like, I cannot even begin to tell you how much I struggled. Like, you can see, look at that pigmentation. There's barely anything, and I took a lot of it and there is barely any pigmentation in that. And every time I tried blending it out, I was just losing the shade. There was not much pigmentation in it. I just struggled way too much with this shade, and I don't know why I tried being fancy over there by just flicking the outer corner, but yeah, it just didn't work, and that's why I had to go with like a tape, which I usually don't like to do it, but then in this case I wanted to use a tape just because it was a pain to blend it. Next, I'm taking this bronzy shade and I'm using like a goat hair brush and I'm putting that, obviously patting it on my lids, and initially it looked fine to me, but as I went on to blend it, it just didn't, it just wasn't working. It just didn't work very well with me, and obviously I was losing the outer corner. It was just very a frustrating experience here. I even tried using it with my fingers. I mean, with fingers it was fine, but then when you went to blend it, all the shade was just gone. It was just very frustrating, and you'll see it right here. Next, I'm going to be taking this green, lighter green color than the previous one, and I'm again going to be putting it in my outer corner because clearly you can see how that pigmentation is, and I had to again go back with the bronzy kind of shade. And okay, I don't want to complain too much here, but yeah, that was just not working there. The situation wasn't good right there. Let me give you my thoughts about this palette already. Like, I can tell you this is such a fail. Like, no, this is just not for me. You can see in the video how much trouble I had blending these eyeshadows, and oh my god, it took me so long. In fact, it so happened that I actually first started doing a look, and halfway through the look I saw that it was not blending at all, and I tried to use this shade. It is so chalky, like so gritty. Like, I'm gonna just swatch it and show you. Like, look at that, how gritty it is. Like, there's barely anything that comes on my hand. Look at that. Like, it is so chunky. Like, you can see the glitter being very, 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 very chunky. Already can say that I don't like this palette. And there are just two shimmer shades. Like, oh my god, like, are you kidding me? Why? I am going to move on to the Makeup Revolution foundation, and this is in the shade F12. Now I swatched F9, F10, F11 and then 13 as well. None of these shades matched me perfectly. Either they were too yellow or too pink for me. Most of them were like too pink for me. This was the only shade that actually went well on my face. I've already primed my face, so I'm going to go ahead and just put that on my face. Hopefully it just matches me, otherwise I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to take my Morphe G36 brush and I'm going to buff that in. This has absolutely no freaking coverage. I don't know, on camera it looks like it matches me fine, but in person, no. This is definitely not my shade. They didn't even have my shade. I tried so many different ones. None of them matched me. This is making me look so freaking ghostly. You can see that. And this is in the shade C12. So I'm going to, I don't know which one. I think C11 is what I'm going to try first. C10 was very light for me, and I don't use concealers to highlight. I use concealers to give me coverage. Yeah, I might just go with C11 first. I'm going to go with it underneath my eyes. Maybe I can mix these two shades. Maybe this does seem a little bit too dark for me, but I'm just going to put that underneath here. I'll let that set in a little bit. So I'm going to go and blend it underneath my eyes. Right off the bat, I'm liking it. I like how it blends. Oh, it does look good. Wow. Can you guys see? It actually looks very good. Look at that. I'm going to take the Sacha Buttercup and I'm going to put that underneath my eyes and see how it looks. So I'm going to be taking this green color right here. Put that underneath my eyes. Guys, I am actually liking this concealer a lot. Then I'm probably going to be taking this shade right here, like a very ochre, baby, pukey kind of color. And I'm going to put that again underneath my eyes. Just run it underneath your eyes. Next, to kind of smoke that out a little bit more, I'm going to take this shade right here and I'm going to run that underneath my eyes. Next, I'm going to be taking this Kokie eyeliner pencil in the shade Forest Green. I'm going to put that in my waterline. And I'm just going to go back and run that a little bit. So it kind of just smokes it out and also it doesn't smudge. Now I'm going to take this shade, which is like a shimmer shade, and I'm actually going to put that in my inner corner. It's not at all pigmented, you guys, not at all pigmented. Whoa, that's like a very, like a icy kind of pinky, like a duochrome color. So I actually got a Makeup Revolution highlighter and I've been wanting to test this out for a really long time. Take a little bit of this. I didn't expect it to be that much. Let me tell you what my thoughts are about the entire product line that I use. I use their foundation, their eyeshadow palette and their concealer. First things first, let me talk about the positive thing. I freaking love this concealer. I think it suits me perfectly and look at that, it just looks really good. I love how it looks on my skin. So yeah, I absolutely love their concealer. Now moving on to their foundation, it is not a bad foundation, but it's not the best foundation out there. As you can see, like creasing around my smile lines, like already, like it's just been like what, 30-40 minutes, and already you can see the creasing around my smile lines, which I'm pretty sure by like a 2-hour mark it's just going to be very prominent. And other thing about this foundation is that it is definitely not a matte foundation, it is a dewy foundation. So if you're oily, 100% skip on this, because I'm not liking that dewiness that's going around over here. Like, no, I don't like it. It does feel very tacky, like absolutely, like I can feel it, and I can still see that the foundation has not sunk into my face. It is still sitting on my face. So yeah, definitely skip on this foundation. It is not something that you absolutely need unless you like a dewy foundation. So yeah, that's for the foundation. So do you have to like absolutely buy the foundation? Absolutely not. You can definitely skip on the foundation. It's not a must, honestly. And yeah, next let's just move on to the biggest dud in this video is this Makeup Revolution palette. Like you can see my eyes, the green shade has pretty much gone off completely. Like I took so much of that shade and it took me so long to actually blend it that it's pretty much gone. There's nothing really left. The eyeshadow again is like not at all. When I use it with a brush, it just doesn't look good. I might just, now it is fine. But if I'm going to go back again and blend it, I'm very sure it's just going to vanish. Everything is just going to disappear. And look at that green shade, it's already like disappearing on my eyes. So yeah, no, absolutely not. I give this like absolutely not. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. If you want me to review any other product, then do let me know. That would really be helpful for me because I am honestly just confused at this point as to what my viewers want to see on my channel. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And if you like this video, guys, then don't forget to give it a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because you know that really means a lot to me, and hit that notification button so you can stay updated. And also don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, because why not? If you haven't watched any of my previous videos, I'll link them right here so you can check them out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until next time, bye.